LinkedIn, the secret to crafting an engaging summary. The LinkedIn summary is one of the first things people read when they land on your profile, yet so many people leave it blank, even when it receives one of the most prominent spaces, at the very top of the page. A summary should convince the reader why they should continue reading. When crafting your LinkedIn summary, reflect on the following questions. 1. How do you want to be known by others? In other words, what do you want someone to know about you? This can include your career goals, accomplishments, values, passions, personal stories, and your unique selling proposition. In other words, what do you do better than anyone else or makes you different from others? 2. What do you want them to do? For example, do you want them to contact you or connect with you on LinkedIn? 3. How do you want them to feel? For instance, do you want readers to have a sense of your personality? And so, once you have answers to the preceding questions, you can begin crafting a summary specifically for your audience that you have in mind. When you are crafting your summary, I strongly recommend the following tips. 1. Tell your story in a first-person narrative, meaning use personal pronouns such as I and our. By writing it in first person, it makes it easier to build a connection with the reader in comparison to telling your story in a third-person narrative. 2. Break down your summary in small paragraphs to make it as digestible and easy to read. 3. Include keywords that you want to be associated with and/or simultaneously reflect what industry partners are seeking based on job descriptions for your field of interest. Why are keywords important? Well, you know when you go shopping online or when you're searching for a video on YouTube and you're typing in the search engine certain words such as diversity, technology, and history? Why do you do that? Well, to get the most relevant video to come up. Now, how many times do you go visit the second page based on your search results? Probably not a lot. For recruiters, when they are searching for potential candidates, it is essentially the same thing. As such, you want to make sure you land on the first page, which is why keywords are so important. 4. Have a clear story. No one enjoys reading long, rambling, run-on paragraphs. Have an outline of what you want to say and the order with which you want to say them. Everyone loves a story, so your summary is a space to reveal who you are. Putting it to practice, try thinking about what motivated you to enroll in your program or pursue a career path. 5. Contact information. If you want readers to connect and follow up with you, note down the best method of contact. 6. Remain approachable. Depending on your field of interest, consider mentioning your personal hobbies in your summary. It's a kind way to add a personal touch and humanize your profile. While there is no right way to write a summary, as long as you keep these elements in mind, you will be in the right direction. Once you finish your summary, ask yourself the following. Is it authentic and consistent with who you are? Is it compelling? Does it provide interesting facts and statements that makes the reader want to get to know you? And does it get the reader to take action? Here's an example of a LinkedIn summary. Feel free to pause the video here and take a look. And that wraps up LinkedIn, the secret to crafting an engaging summary. For more information or further tips and tricks, visit us at the Career and Co-op Center. Feel free to attend one of our many workshops or even make a one-to-one appointment with our career educators.